Welcome back to Beards and Barbarians. I hope everyone has had I hope that everybody has had a great week so far because we are going to get into some awesome RP as before then we go to the announcements.
I'm off my game. I thought I had a little Cars emoji that could pop up in his spot, then he's not here, but I don't have it anymore.
Sad.
That must have been on the other one. First sponsor is always W Energy. Great. Oh, now we're getting like no traffic through W, so I'm like phoning this one in. It's awesome. If you go to the website, promo code NAT20Beards, 10% off. It's fantastic. It's really good. I like it. Y'all probably aren't going to do it, but you should because it's great. Dragon's Nest delivery. I don't know. He didn't tell me if we're still running that code. If we're
Beards
not
are cool.
for like 15% off, 15% or so. The promo code's beards are cool.
cool.
You get something off, but it's great. It's a fucking copyright-free one-shot, which is actually awesome.
Oh my god.
It's between 3 to 4 hours long. If you're Joe, it
comes
lasts like
with,
6. Comes
what,
with
Two
real,
things of dice?
Yep, acrylic dice and metal dice, which by themselves are probably worth the 40. He's also gotten minifigures with those before, and all the amazing Japanese candy, which I love foreign candy. It's much better than anything America makes. So it's been a long day.
I'll take.
And I think that's it. I think we don't have any more. We don't have any one shots coming up in the near future. I don't think.
Not until the end of May.
Okay, so the end. Okay, cool. So the end of May. Look forward to that. Sorry, guys. I'll get into my groove here in a second.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Beards and Barbarians, episode 60. Last episode, as the party left the Grey Empire behind and said farewell to Eldarion, they were introduced to a new friend named Caspian, a bard water genasi who is... Oh my goodness, now I'm just off my game. Who is longtime friends with a party member, Kailu, and has now become new friends with a party member that had left a while back, Nar Wagglebottom, as the party goes to the World Tree and fights off a horde from Saphira's army. They are left pondering what to do next, as each of them separate from the group, still staying inside of the World Tree. This is where we start our journey. As Kailu and Caspian sit off in the distance having a conversation, Raven sitting down, looking at a silent image of Eldarion. Kars is standing outside, breathing in the air, and Onyx is completely destroying and mutilating a beholder, trying to grab all of its goods. What do you guys do?
Do I get anything cool from the beholder?
Could you roll me? Jesus,
Right
roll me
off the
Arcana.
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 Oh, what's my?
Hey, what's today's date for my notes? Because I'm not moving my phone to check.
26.
26? Thank you, I thought so. Thank you, thank you.
19.
Episode 60.
19. So, not managing to get too much from this beholder, you get the beholder's membrane. And upon trying to grab the rest, you were unable to.
Gross.
Nice. It's going right in the backpack.
Nice. From here, what do you guys do?
We just fought like a bunch of creatures and stuff, yeah.
Oh yeah.
A bunch of tieflings, which we
Um,
should probably figure out why.
Yeah,
No.
Rubio's just gonna ignore all the feelings in the room, and he's just gonna start heading back outside to kind of check in with what the hell is going on.
I'm glad Rubio
Just
has
Sheldon.
changed.
Just
Not a
Sheldon
bit,
with
Alex.
and aerosol spray.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I head out. I don't know what the rest of the party's up to. I don't even say a word, I just start walking.
I recall that Caspian and Kailu walked off to geek out about her book.
Yeah.
But, anywho.
Yeah, she would have like at this through all of that, she would have even like tunnel vision just started absolutely info dumping. Like ADHD autistic level info dumping about her book. Just flipping through pages, flipping back through pages, pointing out different things, flipping 4 pages forward, pointing out another thing that might also go along with the last thing she pointed at. She's very excited.
Fair enough. I think Caspian just lets her rant for an obnoxious amount of time before he's like, so, darling, can we talk about your book for a minute? Like, is that a magical book?
Oh, yes, isn't it delightful? And so to demonstrate, she just like finds an empty page, rips it out, and it just magically appears with another one. It never runs out. It's so useful.
Where did you get this?
Oh god, what is this? I got it on St. Arthur's Day. I was like, what day was that called?
Oh,
It wasn't
well,
Christmas, but like,
so, what? Tell me about your friends. Tell me about your group. Like, I've heard a lot from Nar, and Nar, he's an interesting sort of fellow.
isn't he
Like-
delightful?
I would not use the word delightful. He
Oh,
trying would be the word.
Ah, well, I'm sure you'll find most everyone here that I'm with to be a little trying. Maybe not Onyx. He's a good guy. He tries really hard to be a good guy.
Well, Nar told me that Onyx is a stick in the mud, but loyal and dependable. So, is he really that boring?
No, not at all. He's not boring. I would say maybe a little stressed. I will confess, it's kind of like parenting this group a little bit. Sometimes they do things that are not great, and you have to herd them back to things that are a little more acceptable. Keeping them from committing atrocities is definitely something I find myself doing daily.
What? Okay. Well, what type of atrocities have they committed?
Well, I don't know why, but they don't like. I'm sure you've met George.
A George the Ginger.
Yes,
Yes, we went to college together.
there you are. Of course you did. Well,
I hate him. He's terrible, but what about him?
well, the party feels the same. They don't. Well, every time we've been in a room with him, they try to kill him, and it's.
I mean, I don't
It's a
like
little
him, but I
rude.
would never try to kill him.
I know, and she just like pats his hands. They're good people.
Logan, I would like to
Most
say
of
technically
them
we
are
don't
good
try
people.
either.
I didn't last time.
Just
This
kill
is
him.
true. This is true. You
Hey,
do
last
end up-
time
you-
we said we'd save him from being stuck in a bunch of.
I did.
monsters.
Well, I mean, if George got under their skin, I could understand somebody wanting to kill him. How many people does he owe money to now?
Well, I'm sure it's quite a few more than since the last time you spoke to him.
Yes, it's been a long time. But anyway, but how have you been? Like not like in the natural sense. Like in with the group? I mean, like you, emotionally, mentally. It's been 5, 6 months, 7 months? A few
Ooh,
months?
closer to. I feel like it might be closer to 9. Certainly been a lot longer than I expected to be out here. Which is a silly thought to have now that I'm saying it out loud. What did I think going out and being back in under 6 months and just knowing what every creature looked like? No. It's been a time. Not all of it's been easy. I'm sure you heard when I was making the introduction to my father that Rubio is my biological father. And that wasn't a revelation to figure out.
So, yes, you found your biological father. How did you find out? Like, how did the two of you realize that? Like, how did you, of all the people you could have run into, you ran into him?
Well, I think a little bit of that was destiny. But truthfully, I'm not sure how it all worked out. I didn't even mean to join the group long term. I simply just wanted to make sure someone wouldn't be able to keep me from maybe dying on the route to wherever I was trying to go, mostly to the next city. But, well, some things happened, one thing led to another, and well, now we're here.
Uh-huh. Well, we've heard a lot about Murphy's Law up here. You're quite famous.
I hate that, quite honestly. I didn't plan on being famous. I just wanted to make my book happen. And then after my book, join the guard and
Well, that's
work
what
my way up.
you wanted to do. But you're with one of the most famous groups in the land right now. Like, everyone's heard of them. But
Yeah, that's
now,
true.
he kind of hushes a little bit. Now, sweetheart, you need to tell me, who is the fellow that the Dragonborn's been staring at for like 20 minutes?
Kylie just gets like a really sad look on her face. Just flips through her book to the back, to the tail end where she's designated it as her own personal journal and not with the bestiary. She flips to a page of one of the portraits she takes because occasionally she gets bored in camp and just like starts drawing party members or like flowers or whatever the fuck is there, and shows him a rough sketch of Eldarian that she drew forever ago. That's our friend Eldarian. He passed away recently, doing
Oh,
everything he could to make sure that we would be okay.
well, I'm sorry that you lost a friend. Oof. So, I take it him and this Eldarian and that's Raven, correct?
Yes, Raven.
I take it
He's-
they were close?
I would say they were close. About as close as a stranger could get in such a short amount of time. Eldarian was a good man, and he tried very hard to make up for things in the past that he couldn't control. We're all a little sensitive about his loss.
I will make sure not to bring it up ever again, unless somebody else brings it up.
That would probably be wise. I suppose I should tell you a little more about my group. You've met Nar, lovely. I know you don't think so of him, but well, if it
Listen,
wasn't for me, he wouldn't be here.
Well, Nar and I give each other way too hard of a time. It's this weird passive aggressiveness with us. I don't even know how to explain it. We're friends, but
fun?
we're friends, but it's almost like we hate each other while we're friends. It's weird. I don't know.
We have someone in our group who's almost entirely like that. Cars doesn't have friends.
That would be the half-orc, right?
Yes. I promise he's not nearly as scary as he's made out to be. As he stands over there, angrily brooding and snapping at people and refusing to engage, probably.
Well, I will take your word on that then. Anyway, but yes, so tell me about the rest of them.
Gulnar is Raven's best friend, actually. And Raven and I don't know how long they've known each other, but quite a while, I'm sure, and they're very close. It was very scary for a short amount of time while Nar was with us, and now, thanks to his mother, he's just taken a step back. Let's see. Rubio, my bio father, he is. Well, I don't know that I could call him a good man, but he's certainly not a bad one.
Bill, darling, there's not much between you. You're either good or you're bad. Like, there's
Perfect.
being in between is what?
Well, he's got. You remember Marlene, that weird gray morality she lived in? Something similar, but with a little more fire and manipulation.
So he has magic too.
Yes. I don't believe it's the same. I can assure you it's not the same as my magic or even as your magic. No, he has a little helping hand with that.
Well, I mean, don't we all kind of?
It is important to take a hand when we need it, for sure. I suppose then there's Onyx. Onyx is a lovely man. I've told you before, a very good man. He is very devoted, I think, to Maria. This woman, he might, and she kind of covers her mouth, a woman he might be in love with, but I'm not sure yet. That's still something I'm working out. We haven't met her enough times for me to really gauge that specific thing.
Have you ever tried just asking him?
Oh, Caspian, my dear Caspian. Asking these men anything except cars, maybe, point blank, they will give you every answer but the one you're hoping for.
Oh, dreadful. This is not going to be a fun time.
I think that's
so
the
what-
opposite.
So what you're saying is we're going to be able to gossip like crazy.
Oh, goodness, yes. I have missed gossiping so much. None of these men want to sit here and chat with me about all the things that are happening. And I've been gone so long. Well, I hate to ask, since we are trying to have just a friendly chat, and we're not really getting into things. I've been gone for so long. Is Ariana still having that affair?
Oh, no, not at all. They're together now. First,
Oh, good.
broke up together now.
Oh, I didn't think that was ever going to happen. I was really worried about that. Her, I suppose, ex now was quite a good person.
But he left. He's no longer here.
Like at the tree at all?
No, he moved. He went away. Couldn't handle
Oh,
it.
goodness. Couldn't imagine being that embarrassed. Just
Oh my
move
God.
on with your life. My goodness.
Exactly. Now, well, anyway, it's been wonderful catching up with you. I need to go figure out what's going on with the tree. It's really sad today for some reason.
What has been happening? And she kind of just stops because she's like, oh God, how do I explain the void to my friend? I happen to come into ownership of a different plane of existence. It's like a mini demi-plane, like a little mini plane of existence, just a mini demi-plane.
Oh, an extra dimensional space.
Yes, very large. It doesn't matter. In there, I have a tree as a kind of a connection, an anchor for myself, and it felt wrong. Has there anything scary been happening over? Well, aside from, the attack that just happened, but it's not uncommon for us to have scrapes with outside parties.
Well, to be honest, it's been doing a lot worse. There have been attacks a lot more frequently, and as you know, people here aren't very equipped to fight, so it's been Nor and I mostly taking up the defense. And it's been, at first, it was very little, then it was more, and now it's like a weekly thing.
Well, do we know who it is? There's no way it's the Fountain Protectors. They don't normally come this far in, and they're not that aggressive. I mean, they're pretentious, but they're not this aggressive.
Well, it's weird because it used to be just like random, but now it's a lot of tieflings. I don't know why, but yes, it's only 30, or it's only tieflings. I don't know why, but why tieflings all of a sudden? It makes no sense. I don't know. But as for the tree itself, you know that every morning I sing to the tree. I do a little song for it, whatever it needs. And it kind of like, it's hard to, you understand. It's like a telepathic thing where we know what the tree is feeling. But for some reason, lately, the tree has just been melancholic is probably the best word. It's sad, like it's longing for something.
That's very odd. Would you mind if I accompanied you?
Absolutely, it'd be wonderful.
Fantastic.
We're gonna
head on up to the tree,
Yep,
whatever
give-
spot they're gonna go to.
give other people a chance.
As
Sorry,
the
guys.
two of you walk off, Onyx at this point probably having put all of the beholder stuff into a bag. Seeing
So-
cars kind of ponder off in the distance, Raven sitting and kind of more
Doing-
memorializing Eldarian with a silent image. What are you doing?
I have one of the eye stalks, and I'm holding it like where the eye's on one end, and I'm holding the other end, and I whip it around and I throw it, and then my griffin goes and retrieves it. I'm playing fetch with my griffin with one of the eye stalks. Just having a good time. I let the griffin eat the beholder a little bit. He's just gnawing on some brain guts.
So nothing too macabre then.
No,
That's
I'm
called
actually
good
dealing-
pet parenting. He's just
Exactly.
making sure his griffin has the right enrichment.
exactly. You know, I'm
natural
giving
instinct.
Griffin hasn't had lots of playtime lately, so I'm just a little peek into Onyx's mind. Eldarian said, he's happy, he's back with his loved one, so I'm feeling good. I'm on a high right now. Like, hell yeah. My man's doing great.
Yeah, there's
One
been
of
a
my
lot
good
of
friends
wins
just
for Onyx.
died and said he doesn't
Yeah,
want to
he
come back
died.
to life. I'm doing
He
great.
doesn't want
right
to.
now.
Let's
No, he said
go.
he is happy. He is happy, and we saw that hand of
Shelby.
what Shelby come down and get his. So he's like,
That's a win.
at least they're together. That's a win in my book. It's sad he's gone, but I am more of a celebrate his life kind of guy,
Aw.
even though his life kind of wasn't the best.
So Onyx playing with his griffin. Nar, being back
Yes.
with the group finally. Seeing all your friends once again. In a place you found such great comfort for the past few months. What are you doing?
I'm actually gonna go over to Raven, who I just see staring at this image of a person.
He's actually got his eyes closed.
Nars knows Raven well enough that he's, being serious about this. That something's wrong, even though he doesn't quite know what. So he's just gonna sit beside Raven and not say anything. Just try and be a comforting presence, if possible.
Yeah, I think he would be comforted in that. But no, he just, mumbles a few things over his breath, snaps his fingers, and then the image goes away.
When did you learn how to do that?
He told me.
Man, that's pretty cool.
He taught me how to do this too, and then Raven. Wait, did I pick that one? Hold on. Before I get ahead of myself.
The trouble of being a spellcaster. Did I pick that spell?
Yeah, give me a minute.
Gotta make sure.
Me,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
literally
So-
all the time.
Did I forget my spells?
Where'd I put them?
He also taught me how to do this, and he snaps his fingers, and now Raven looks like a giant ass Gnar.
Ew.
Nar just starts jumping up and down with excitement.
I like
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
Ew.
Oh! I've tried teaching you magic forever. How'd you get it so quick with this guy?
Oh no. Good teacher.
Also, do I really look that awesome?
No, I experimented a few things.
Oh. But he's gonna put a hand, like, reassuring on your thigh, because that's probably what he can reach, and be like, is he still around, or is that a sore subject?
No, that's Eldarian. He's the one that passed away. I couldn't protect him in time, but we ended up speaking to him, and he's with his lady friend, so everything's good. Hey, look, there's a rip in your cloak, and then mending cantrip.
Okay, now that's cool. I need to learn that one. I've learned a few new things too, but I don't think I have enough room to do them here.
I don't have very many Eldarian called them slots, so I'm not going to do anything else.
You just
Yeah.
used all of them right there.
I got two more. Shut up.
Well, I mean, hey, a couple of quick spells is pretty good, pretty useful. They're all very utility purpose, so we can make use of that.
Do you have anything on you?
Hold on. And he's gonna just take out the manacles.
No, that
he's
was
had-
that was Austin and Alex.
Oh, Austin, Alex, what do I have on me?
Yeah, do you have any like on your sides or something like that?
Oh, like gore or something?
Yeah, no, easily pickable.
Like items.
He wants to steal something.
Oh, steel. Okay. He's probably got a book stuffed in a little pouch in his cloak.
Fantastic, that's all I need. Brad. Raven casts Mage Hand. And rolls
I'll
a
take it.
17 on the dice, so that's a 34 sleight of hand.
Yeah. What's your
So you just see your book start to slowly float in front of you.
Take his soul.
I could do that too now.
And I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and grab the book, and we're gonna have a little tug of war.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, Kailu just went up a lot with 600 bits.
Damn.
Oh, thanks.
Also, I want to say thank you, Bunny Blitz, for saying
Damn,
I'm your
Kato.
favorite. That really touched my heart. Just thought I'd let you know.
Pity though. Don't think too much on it.
I mean, statistically, someone had to like you.
6 are often wrong, good sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I don't want. I can do other stuff. I just don't want to do it right now.
I gotcha.
I don't have to prove myself.
You don't have to prove yourself.
No. There was a bunch of other cool spells I could cast, but they're like actiony, and when Raven rages, he can't.
Cast them.
Yeah. So I just picked like a lot of like behind the scenes stuff.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, just Nar. Maybe we'll start like showing him some of the little spells he knows, like ways to improve upon them. Which probably a lot of the lessons might go over your head because Nar is just talking super fast.
Oh, I know what Raven can do. This will be great. So Raven is going to take the book from your mage hand and open it up and start reading it and walk away.
Wait, you can read?
Just continually walking away.
No, you get back here! And he's just gonna chase after him. Looks like a little dog chasing a person, biting at his ankles. Like, no, read it out loud. I want to hear it.
And Raven starts reading it out loud.
there's just pure joy on Nar's face.
Yeah, so you want to know how that happened?
Yeah.
So we were in this weird library,
Uh-huh.
and I found these.
A beast. What
No,
kind of beast?
These.
Bees.
I'm holding them right here. These things that I'm holding right now. These. It's a leather
As he
pouch.
holds
It's
up
got
the
cards
deck
in it.
of many things.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
Sorry,
cards. So I pulled stuff, and good stuff happens. Apparently.
Oh, can I pull one?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Okay. And Nar's gonna actually pull 2.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna have to do it this way. You tell me when to stop.
Stop.
So that's your first one. Sorry, Brad.
Wait. I hope it's not that one.
Things polls.
Go
I
ahead.
hope it's not that. Stop.
We're
Please
about
don't.
to destroy our whole game. Yay! Hope you guys are ready for campaign 2.
Yeah.
All right. So, this first one involves you, Brad. Nar, you are afflicted with a contagious, disfiguring disease. The symptoms and the method are chosen by the DM.
What the fuck?
Good
What
news
the
is
fuck
you're
is
also completely impervious to physical harm for 24 hours.
What the fuck?
Go fight
was that?
Saphira right now. Go
Go.
fight her.
Was that the consequences of our actions?
I wasn't there. I'm not a part
Nar
of this.
doesn't know what these things are.
I will, I'll say this. The first card that you pulled doesn't happen until after you go to sleep. So,
Okay. So, wait, I won't be immune to physical damage for 24 hours?
Until
No, no,
tomorrow.
no. Like, you are good for the physical damage. The modifications, because I need to take some time on this, won't
Oh.
happen
He has to figure
until
out
you go
how
to
you're
bed.
going to be disfigured, bro.
Oh,
Just make
wait.
them have
He's not like our other
uncontrolled
DM. He
flashlights
doesn't
for,
have
24 hours.
he doesn't have a list he can just roll on.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Um,
Nar know what these cards do to him? Like as soon as he pulls them, doesn't
Yeah,
like, it's
so
magically in his brain?
I know I'm physically immune to pain right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Raven, quickly punch me.
Okay, and Raven hauls off and hit. Well, let me roll for it just in case. 27.
Yeah, that hits.
So Raven just punches him in the face.
Nar goes flying back and lands down on his back and is staring at the roof of the tree and it goes, that doesn't hurt.
Hey, Rubio. Rubio.
I'm long gone already. I already left.
Oh, damn it. I'm going to call you on your bracelet.
Cards isn't here to police us about it.
Yeah, before we get have too much fun with this, what does the other
Give
card
us-
do?
Yeah, 2 cards.
Hold on. Hold on.
Rubio will respond. What?
I'm glad I'm the only one in the party immune to the diseases. Finally, that paladin trait is coming in.
Damn.
My
I don't
biggest
know if
gripe with
that. I don't know if you can
paladins.
avoid that with the deck of many things.
I don't know. I'm immune to disease.
It's
Right
up
there.
to,
That could be.
I'm looking at
So-
it on the.
isn't it up to the
I do
DM?
Yes.
rollies, honestly.
Who knows?
So,
That's okay.
Rubio,
I can hear it.
Nar pulled a card thing, and now he can't get hurt.
Rubio's immediately gonna respond with, "What's the catch?"
Oh, no.
Oh no, it doesn't look like one so far.
You can't hear him. It's on the bracelet.
Oh,
It's like a sending stone bracelets.
He'll also immediately follow up with, "Wait, what exactly did you do to achieve that immunity?"
I don't know. He pulled a card from the thingy that I found. I punched him in the nose, and it didn't hurt him at all.
Kylo's just looking at her wrist like, what the fuck is happening?
I'm gonna walk over to them since I'm still around. All right, what's all this about then?
He can't.
Onyx, punch me.
Okay,
Wait, how far am I from?
29 doesn't
you-
hit.
You essentially
Doesn't
punch
hurt,
a
I mean.
toddler for like a few feet, and he just goes, "That doesn't hurt."
Okay, but what are the other effects?
I have no clue. There's effects. Wait, I thought good things happened.
Hmm.
The only thing that happened to me, I pulled one, got smarter.
I'm a divine sense. It's not gonna help for this instance, but just to be sure, I divine sense.
Then
I
Raven's
like.
It doesn't help anything.
Raven will look at Nar and go,
It's just-
statistically, something bad might happen at some point.
Until then, do you want to throw me as hard as you can and see if it hurts?
Yeah, but you didn't
I
even
just-
blink at me
Should
saying
we-
I need to-
statistically.
What's this second card? I want to know.
want to pull out. I just want
Oh,
to like
shit.
tell everybody that this is a perfect
Thanks,
scenario for Caspian to understand exactly why this party is the audacity all the time.
Oh, that's true. Hey, Onyx, I
This
got a
is
fun
perfect.
idea.
Yeah.
Go stand over there.
Okay.
All right, Nar,
Just gonna play fetch.
get in a ball.
Oh yeah, okay. And he just tucks into a little gnomish ball.
Raven's essentially going to use the great axe as a golf club.
Nice.
Oh no.
I imagine this is
So long.
the point of that conversation where Caspian and just
mean-
tells Kylo they're a little tiring.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
uh,
that's the
so
exact
your
point.
your magical great axe?
Oh,
Oh yeah, I don't have it turned on.
Yeah, it's not magical. Oh no, it is. It's
Yeah, I think the
Plus.
turned on part is just matters for the flameage, not anything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, but he's also impervious to any harm.
Oh, okay, let's
Oh,
Physical
True
damage.
protection.
So
No,
I assume
any
he could take like
any harm.
oh,
it's
okay.
any
You said,
damage.
you said
for
physical
24
damage,
hours.
so
Yeah.
I was
Sorry,
24
go
hours.
take on Saphira.
So
Alright,
Yeah.
man.
I rolled a
Maybe don't do that.
24 on my strength check to essentially just kind of chip him to Onyx.
I just stand there and he bounces off.
So
and
Kylo
didn't tell me
says
the plan.
they're tiring, and you see Onyx walk over to the other side of the world tree. Raven take off his great axe and putt Nar with with the blade. It bounces off of Nar, and Nar goes golfing over
Oh,
to
yeah.
Onyx.
There's-
And he just bounces off me because
Just wanna
I don't try
say-
to catch him. Just
mid-air, he waves at Kylo.
oh my god, this. I just look at them and
What
say,
on earth are they doing?
"Hey, you guys remember when you did this almost exact scenario back in my hometown?"
yeah,
Kylo, hi.
that was a terrible catch, Onyx. Jesus.
You didn't tell me the plan. How was I
Hey,
supposed to know?
Oh,
Hey,
what?
Onyx,
You're trying
Say-
to.
You said
let's do
I
that
have a
again. Wait, can you try and hit me with your shield to make me bounce up next time?
Oh, check this out, Nar. I activate my anime shield. Oh, look, I got free heads. Oh.
Oh, that's so cool.
No, it's floating.
Okay.
Magic
After
is nuts.
Caspian says that to her, Kylo's just like, well, no one is bleeding, and they haven't broken anything yet. So honestly, as far as I'm concerned, I think they're
In that
doing
way.
great.
Okay,
I'm
now
about to go commit atrocities.
Is this
so
the norm with your
we'll see.
group? Is this just
Oh, yeah.
normal to punt the gnome? Is this a game I don't know about?
Mhm.
Punt the gnome?
I mean, usually it hurts. This time it didn't, so I'm good. Let's do it again, guys.
Do you think
So
it's
what?
just you, or
That-
do you think it's all of us?
Wait a minute.
Hold on,
What?
hold on. Stand still. Stand still, Raven.
All right.
Oh fuck!
Let me find the right spell that's not gonna, do too much
Kneecap him.
damage.
Fireball.
I'm
Kneecap
standing,
it.
I'm standing still.
Disintegrate.
I'm going to walk
Meteor
up
shot.
to you and cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Oh, nice.
So this giant fist just comes up and wraps around you. You'd need to make a strength check unless you just want to fail.
I mean, I'll fail it.
Okay. You will take
It's probably not haunting for Kylo at all.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
4?
Ow.
Yeah,
Oh.
I rolled crappy.
He's
I
down.
just-
Imagine it
He's
as like
dead.
an earthen uppercut.
All right. So, come to
And then
find
that's-
out, it's just you.
Oh, sorry. And he immediately drops it. Oh, are you okay?
No,
Might
yeah,
I
it's a
ask
takeover.
exactly how Nar became impervious to damage?
Oh
I
yeah,
bought a card.
he pulled one of these.
You let him
Just-
pull a card.
Just the one?
Does Caspian know what that is?
Roll me history
You want one?
with advantage because you went to a certain college.
Yeah,
But-
I'll take one.
But to Kylie's question, Nar just goes, no, I pulled 2.
That is a 30.
Oh yeah, you know exactly what that is. You know everything.
When the fuck did you get a hold of a deck of many things?
I found
No.
it. It's mine.
Like-
Back off, new guy.
We went-
2-3
well-
days ago.
If you can believe it, we found the library.
You found a library.
Yeah.
Not a library, the library.
library.
Hold on, scrolling through my notes to find the actual name of the damn thing.
Here you go, Onyx.
library.
Shifting library. You found
Meta
The
pitching
shift-
goes
the
away.
okay, thank
shifting
you.
library.
Yeah,
and
but
you
it's
all
more
got
like
out.
a shitty library. Am I right,
the-
guys?
Yes.
Am I right, fellas?
Just in the background, Nar keeps climbing up Raven, jumping headfirst into the ground. It gets back up and does it again.
So Nar, you only pulled one of these cards, right?
Terror, actually.
Oh, what's the
What's
second
the
one?
other one do?
Oh, and he looks at it.
No, they
does it
disappear
do?
once you draw them.
Oh,
You just
Oh,
don't
so
know
we
it.
just get to find out what happens when he finds out. Love that
Yeah.
for us. Good job,
Oh,
team.
nice.
Killing it.
He's contracted
Right.
super syphilis, and we.
I mean,
will
as
never
far as
find
I
out,
could
so it's
see,
too late.
Raven pulled a card. He can read, and Nar's invulnerable to damage.
Yes, that's all you know.
Let me get one.
Cool, yeah.
I
here.
mean, I only see good things.
yeah.
Tell me when to stop.
I feel like we have seen a negative
stop.
consequence here. Like, I think we've definitely seen at least one negative consequence so far.
Onyx.
Oh, what's this?
Uh,
What's this? Like a picture of a. What's that? A picture of a dog. Oh, it's a
Can I
nice
pet that
looking
dog?
beast.
Are you getting another pet?
you gain the loyalty of a magical animal companion.
Yo!
Yes!
A crow, a boar, a crow, a hound, a monkey, or a serpent.
Hmm. Do I get a pick? Or
Get that
does
dog.
the-
No, yeah. Yeah, you get a choice for one of those.
My dog comes back. My mastiff is back, baby.
Yeah. Can I pet that dog?
From the
Oh,
Shadow
wait.
Realm.
Poetic justice.
Not even somebody.
When your paladin's better with animals.
Abigail.
Are you even a paladin at this point, or are you just a druid?
Kailu, darling, can you please explain to them that they're getting the good ones? Eventually, they're gonna get the one that, like, locks them in an extra dimensional plane, unable to ever be found. Like, there are negatives to this.
Well, I certainly haven't touched them. I under.
I'm not doing it.
And Brad, the game breaker's out of there. Don't worry.
Okay. And Nar's like, hey, can I pull another?
No, I don't think we need it.
I am so sorry that I have to leave you guys. I'm so sorry. I will be right back. I'm using my phone for Discord, and my boyfriend just called, so I have to go pick them. I'm so sorry. I will be right back. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
As technical
we're just gonna have to
difficulties
deal with
begin,
it.
we're gonna close our eyes and
Yeah.
just
I'm
listen
brave.
to the audio.
It's,
We're gonna listen to the audio.
It's what we like to say, theater of the mind.
Exactly. As the party all
I'll kill
gathers,
you.
as I believe at this point Raven has shut the box,
Yeah.
we travel to Rubio.
Yeah.
Describe where you're going and what you're doing.
I'm walking through the recent battlefield of chaos throughout the dead bodies, carefully and strategically stepping around them like a well thought out dance in a sense. As I've walked through many battlefields of dead bodies at this point, and I'm looking for the best, like the highest ranking person I can find in amidst these destroyed barracks of soldiers, generals, corporals, lieutenants, whatever. Anyone that would have like orders. I'm looking for a
Only-
dead one.
Roll me investigations.
Okay. Advantage. We're gonna ignore that one, hopefully. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna use my fate dice, because why not? Because I've been holding on to that bitch for a minute.
2
I'm
seconds.
over it. We'll get another one. And then, yeah, we'll take the 21. But the second one, just in case it's a crit. Yeah, 21.
We're down to DM. Quick, pull another card.
I mean, natural 20? Yeah, you guys all saw it, right?
Yeah, we heard it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely, definitely.
Did you hear that, Brad?
Yeah, that 20.
Nat 20, nat 20.
No.
It was a
What'd you get,
21.
Oh. So yeah, so as you're going through all of these dead tiefling soldiers, the armor that they're wearing, it almost looks as though it was rushed. There's barely any sort of ranking system. It almost looks like they were just pawns until you find a tiefling woman that has a unique breastplate that connects to a shoulder plate that bounds off, made of gold.
She did.
She's dead as hell.
Perfect. I do some cool figurations with the hands and cast Speak with the Dead at will on her. And I kneel down next to her and I wait for her to animate.
As her eyes open up and her mouth opens, and she awaits a question.
What?
Logan has to.
Can someone share their screen?
Yeah, I got it. Hold on.
You got
Oh.
it. Damn it! Not again.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
Perfect.
All
As,
right.
as
Yeah.
the body animates, what does Rubio say?
First thing that's budding on my mind, I'm gonna ask this, who I think is the leader. Where does she and the rest of these people, tieflings, come from?
Avernus.
Okay. And then he'll ask, got 5 of these. He'll ask, who is it that sent you?
The Dark Queen Saphira.
He mutters to himself, fucking do that one. And then he'll ask, was it from Portal or via marching did you come from Avernus?
Let out through escape routes created by Saphira. Upon traveling to World Tree, we were granted a portal.
Okay. And then he'll ask for his 4th. Why were you sent to the World Tree so early?
Not early in time.
Okay. Then for his last question, is there more coming for the World Tree? Or are they going elsewhere?
Troops traveling to the Fountain of Youth. We were the World Tree's assaults.
Alright, as the 5th question ends, I'm gonna cast Undying Servitude on it. So, yeah, I'm gonna choose Zombie, so on each of my turns I can use a bonus action if I'm in combat to mentally command it. It just does basic actions. If I'm not commanding it, it will only defend itself until it's given another order. And I have 24 hours to maintain it, and then afterwards it does a saving throw after 24 hours.
Okay.
So I'm going to take this little minion with me. I'm going to stand up and kind of just like raise my hand up while casting it and chanting, and it's going to rise up with my hand like a puppet on strings, like my blood kind of hunter style. And then I'm going to, in a sense, break said strings and leave it under my command.
I like it. And as the zombie rises up and becomes your servant, what do you do?
I'll look around one last time around the battlefield just in case I'm missing something.
What do you think you'd be missing?
An important creature that I haven't seen in battle before. Any type of like armor. If there's an obvious person with some sort of like papers or scrolls, maybe. I'm just trying to make sure there's no information that would be beneficial that I'd be missing out on.
You can roll me investigations again.
Sounds good to
Get
me, partner.
One last feel.
21.
For what you've recollected, you feel as though there's a plan bigger than what you can understand at the moment, going both towards the World Tree and the Fountain of Youth, the significance to them is to your knowledge, but the significance to Saphira is just clueless.
Okay. I'm gonna walk slowly back towards the entrance of the World Tree. And then it's gonna dawn on me for a second, and right as I'm about to reach the entrance, I'm gonna go to the nearest corpse and at will cast Speak with the Dead again. And I'm gonna ask it one question. I'm gonna ask, how long until the other troops reach the Fountain of Youth? It's a question I totally should have asked.
To the your zombie.
Just a random corpse. I'm walking up to another one. I can cast this spell at will.
As
one of my Eldritch
one of the
Symbols.
tieflings rise. Should have arrived at the same time as us.
He'll just cut the spell off right there and then, and keep walking back to the group and walk into the hall inside the tree. He'll walk in with the zombie, and then he's gonna kind of see that everyone is more or less strewn about. So he'll put away his book, and he's actually gonna take out his Eldritch Staff. He's gonna go up to wherever he can find a stone pedestal or something to make a decent amount of noise, and he's just gonna slam his staff 3 times to try to get everyone's attention.
What do the rest of you guys do?
I'm with my Griffin and Doc Petrie. This is Abigail. Abigail, Petrie. Make sure you two get along, okay? Share the spoils of war. I'm playing a catch with both of them. I take out 2 eye stalks this time out. Feeling catch with both of them.
I think Caspian was just like sitting down at his spot by the tree to like meditate and like communicate with the tree, and he just hears thunk, thunk, thunk. God, is it ever gonna stop today? What now?
And you'll probably see Nar has climbed up a huge branch of the World Tree. It is just dangling from one arm, like 30 feet up the air. Yeah, what's up, Rubio?
You're just gonna kind of like look around the chaos and look at Nar hanging up there, and he's gonna shake his head for a second, but he's gonna clear his throat and say, "I've gathered intel from a fallen enemy," and he'll gesture to his new zombie minion, who is now under my control via dark magic. Don't ask any further questions, but what I've learned is there were 2 assaults launched this eve. One on this tree, and one on the Fountain of Youth, where I gained some blood-style powers, and Nard gained some youth back, and other gifts were given. But if you remember right, we have immortals buried there. Now, they must have arrived already. If we have any chance at stopping Saphira, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to make sure they didn't succeed in destroying the fountain or whatever they were doing. I think we should check on it. It's not super far away from the World Tree.
Isn't it?
Could
Yeah,
be
but
important.
they could also just be stuck in that weird fucking time loop thing.
Which we know how to figure out and get through. If we can get through it before they do, we could save the Fountain of Youth and stop Saphira in her tracks now.
I mean, I hold up one of my teleportation crystals. I got one of these left. This is my last one. I could get there right now.
I don't
Set
have
up a
any
nice
of those.
defense. It's my
We're
very
just
last
gonna
one.
point over to Kylo and say, I believe Kylo has some sort of tree teleportation, and he'll gesture to the king. I'm sure some of these fine elves must have some sort of sorcerer that can get us a fair distance without us expending valuable crystals. He'll hold up his last one as well. I'm not using this until time is dire, and he'll put it away.
Question: has Kylo ever been to the Fountain of Youth? Because she wasn't
Yes.
with us. But okay,
She talks
yeah.
about it a lot.
okay.
Big part of her backstory.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So she definitely could travel via plant. but she
Didn't
can't.
He also put up a finger and say, also side note, these tieflings came from an escape route from hell made by Saphira, so it would not be a terrible idea to go stop by and obliterate that route so no further units are sent over here.
Do you know exactly where it is? Is it on the way? Did they like?
I don't know the exact location, but he'll gesture over to his minion. This one does.
Should we split off into teams? A frontal assault on the Fountain Youth, and then closing the portal team?
I have a. I feel like that's a terrible idea because we don't know how many people are in each location.
Agreed, Raven.
You didn't ask like how many troops they sent out in each?
It's very vague answers when you speak
I
with
mean,
the dead.
listen, Rubio's smart, but I mean, come on, he's not that smart.
Hey,
Huh?
I'm a wise man. I only know what I know.
I didn't say you weren't wise. I just said you weren't intelligent. Takes one to know one. I know.
Rubio's just like extremely insulted. He takes like a moment to like go back to Zen and say, "You need to pick a priority. We can always. I think the fountain is the priority. We can always swing back around and hit this escape route, so these neighboring nations of elves don't get slaughtered by Avernus's best."
All right, yeah. Let me get Nard down real quick, and he's gonna take out his crossbow and shoot your hand.
Nard drops like a sack of potatoes and just falls on a stump that would normally have broken his back. But he just gets up, dusts himself off, pulls out the crossbow. When we're throwing.
Shall we make haste?
I wish Kylie and Nerd and Cars could fucking.
I kind of want to make dinner, but you know.
You know. Rubio's gonna look around at everyone and say, I'm sure all of us could use a little bit of a rest after
Brad.
that encounter."
Brad.
Yes.
Has Caspian been to the Fountain of Youth, and does he know anyone there?
Good question.
History.
That is a dirty 20
Nice.
with my plus 13.
I'd say you know some people from
Filthy 20.
the Fountain Keepers, the organization that guards the Fountain of Youth.
Okay. Well, if you want to know how big salt is at the Fountain of Youth, I could scry it. It'll only take 10 minutes.
It would save us some time if we see they're unsuccessful and see if it's actually worth it. Because if it's obliterated, we've got better things to do.
I mean, I don't
That's
need
exact-
any kind of rest.
Yeah, so give me 10 minutes to cast this spell. I will see through the eyes of one of my friends at the fountain, and then we'll know if we need to go in. Give me a minute. 10 minutes. He starts casting.
Yeah, took Raven's line away from him. He was. I thought you said 10.
Yeah, I'm actually good to go. Like, I'm still full of adrenaline. Nobody could hit me. I'm feeling pretty good, you know, all things considered. I'm like holding the corpse. I'm feeling pretty good, guys.
I'm alright.
Nar has. I was gonna say Nar has climbed into the Mastiff's mouth in the background. Just
What you think? My master would never put you in his mouth. Dirty boy.
Dirty old gnome.
I don't know where this gnome has been.
So you just
Somewhere with a
hear
bear.
Caspian kind of like humming this melodic tune while playing an instrument as magic is just swirling around him for 10 minutes. At the end, you just kind of hear like this music note burst as his eyes go blue, and he can now see through the eyes of the person he knows as he casts the scrying spell.
Has anybody else heard popping every time Steve speaks?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
What kind of popping?
Like a pop pop.
That better?
Very descriptive.
Like a pop pop.
Say a sentence. Give us
How's it sound? Am I sounding better?
Yeah, like a pop pop.
There's a little popping and cutting in and out, but it shouldn't be too bad.
Hold on.
it's like
try
Rice
turning
Krispies.
up the game. But now.
To give us a sentence. Give us a line.
Hi,
Come on,
my name's
Macbeth.
Steve, and I'm happy to hear. How are you?
No.
No, it's
Sounds
not
like
good.
a right
Sounds like
next
that's
bowl of Rice Krispies.
How about now? Let the mic farther away. How's that sound?
All right,
That's a
Macbeth,
little
give us a
better.
line.
I need Shakespearean.
You egg.
Check.
Mic check.
Mic
Mic
check.
check.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm talking again. How's it sound now?
It's
Bad.
not that bad. It's not
It's
that
not
bad.
bad.
It's fine. We can play on.
We've got
We can
intermission.
play.
We've got intermission in 14 minutes.
We're
I
good.
just have to
If
restart.
we hit
so-
intermission, I'll try to figure it out.
Yeah.
As you finish casting your scribe, as you see through the eyes of someone you knew, a part of the Fountain Keepers, you see drow warriors cutting through every person there, and then an ancient black dragon landing down and scorching through the trees that would create the maze of the Fountain of Youth.
Caspian's eyes just go back normal. Yep, teleport now. Let's go. There's an ancient dragon and a bunch of other shit. Let's go.
Just one dragon?
Should be too big
And
of a
a ton
problem.
of.
It
and a
doesn't
ton
matter.
of
We
drow.
killed like 3
There's
last
an
time.
army
Yeah.
there. They're all dying. They're getting killed. Let's go.
We
Hello.
killed 3 dragons before breakfast. Let's go, guys! You can sleep on the way. Let's go!
I mean, I'll start. Yeah, I mean, I'll start marching off.
Just marching with my griffin and my doggy.
We're using Kailu's means of transport, or just the king?
Here's
Uh,
where
Kailu, man.
I need knowledge of a druid that I don't have. So, transport via plants is a 6th level spell,
Yes.
and nowhere on it does it say it can be casted at any higher. And she's casted it today.
Does she have another 6 level
No.
spell slot? No?
Looks like we're walking.
She-
Looks
you
like we're
can
welcome.
spend a higher level spell slot on any spell that's lower. It's
Right.
just it has no extra benefit. So if she
Yeah.
has a 7th or an 8th or a 9th, she can spend one of those. It just has no added effect.
Yeah.
You can always cast a higher spell level for a lower
Well,
spell.
you can sacrifice is basically what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, let's try to think.
Who needs... anybody need any healing? I could do a little bit of healing.
I don't
Who
think
needs
that
it?
4
Funny.
points is really going to make that much of a difference.
I'll give
Yeah.
you the 4 points. It's no biggie. Please. Allow me.
Hey, Nar, I'm Raven. Sorry, I forgot who I was for a second.
The voices.
Hey, if we're gonna go fight a dragon, you want me to turn you big so you can wrestle with him?
I mean, when we get there, probably.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, coming up with a battle plan. If I can't get hurt, I can be up on the front lines with you this time.
Rubio looks over at Raven and says, "How would you like to be a dragon?
I mean, I am a dragon.
Bigger one."
No,
Well, that's what Nar was just saying he was going to do.
the flying type.
Never mind.
The flying ones.
We'll all be dragons. For fuck's sake. He's just gonna like look through some of his books out of frustration in his notes. Like, what are we gonna do?
Look, Brad, you look confused.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm working overtime.
Because we're doing an encounter. I don't think he.
I
thinks
guess,
we can do.
anybody need any buffs? We'll start buffing now.
As
Uh,
Kailu
when
starts
she
to
casts it.
as Kailu starts to open up the world tree, creating a portal through it, she explains to you guys that, the best of her recollection, you guys will be going where the Fountain of Youth is, not in the town.
Oh, just dropping straight in.
Right in that
Jesus
bad
Christ.
boy.
Alrighty.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Oh.
we're fine.
Hey, I can't
Guys,
get hurt right now, so I'm gonna enjoy
Someone
this.
haste me. Give me haste.
Hates me.
I'll what's it called? Shield of Faith myself. I won't get
Eldarian.
hit.
Eldarian had haste.
29 AC.
I'll just
Sorry,
throw a
you
shadow
can
moil
haste
on me. I'll be
people at
good.
once.
I know.
Caspian does not have haste.
Yeah.
Sad.
So while Kailu is getting ready to do her tree thing, which takes a minute of casting time, I am going to start handing out some inspirations. because
Yay.
She gets was it a minute is
10 rounds.
10 rounds.
10
So
rounds,
I
yeah.
have 5 inspiration dice to give out. I'm gonna
Oh.
give all of you a D12 that you can use.
D12.
Dad.
Shit.
No. Let's hear it. What's the inspiration?
Yeah,
Say it.
give us a tune.
Well, no, I mean, bards don't have to sing.
Yeah, a tune. It could be a musical tune, a little
Yep.
flute tune,
Uh,
guitar tune.
As Kailu's casting, Caspian is just kind of sitting there. And when we go into battle, you all will be empowered by my voice. Do not be afraid, my friends, for you will have me by your side. And like, you just feel inspired. And yeah, all four of you have a D12 you can use.
Rubio,
Thank
for
you,
some
Fancy
weird reason,
Pants.
I feel inspired.
Thank you.
Thanks, Fancy
too.
Pants. I appreciate it.
It was oddly inspiring. I don't know how that
I also appreciate the hell out of your shirt, Steve.
What's it say?
We
No,
just
it just says
appreciate that it
Bard.
says Bard.
Bard.
Awesome.
Yeah, this was a free shirt from a shirt company. They're like, here, take their shirt.
Yeah, I saw that on TikTok.
Hey DM,
Yeah.
from the time the battle ended to the time we're about to yeet ourselves over to the fountain, how long has it been?
Probably 2 or 3 hours.
Cool.
So what you're saying is we could have taken a short rest for those who need it.
Son of a bitch.
Uh-huh. Okay. As you all step through the portal, the 5 of you,
Bunch of badasses.
Like the
Kalu
Avengers.
staying behind,
Yeah, Bombay.
being tired and wanting to regroup with their dad, knowing you guys have it, and cars being nowhere to be found.
We have it.
Got
We could use them.
Such a good rogue.
Nar's literally invincible. If we're gonna attack, now's the chance.
True. Nar, you're in charge of the dragon.
Guys, I put in the chat what all you can use my inspiration for, since because I'm creation, there are other options.
Oh, okay.
So, I put the chat.
Good to know.
Oh, the moats. I love moats.
Sweet. Oh boy.
Okay, cool. And once you land into the center of the Fountain of Youth, the air is still. Not a sound to be heard. You see that there is a clear path. Oh,
What the hell?
Y'all hearing that?
I think
I'm
that's
hearing
Austin.
that.
Austin, I think that's some interference on your side.
You got a little feedback coming through.
Yeah,
Oh, is it?
yeah.
Yours is blipping, like the green
Okay, it's
border.
good.
Don't know what that was, but that was weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
And-
Don't
No,
know.
DM
Oh,
is shot.
Hey!
God is dead.
This
Nothing
is our
matters.
worst
There's
one.
no rules.
This is the most technical difficulty we've had.
Embrace
Quick,
insanity,
Nar.
chat. Best curse ever. Yeah, this is the real curse.
Oh my god.
Do we want to take our intermission early? Figure this out.
We might have.
my whole
There it
thing
is.
just.
I'm the dungeon master now.
No.
I am the captain now.
I'm
We
the
want to
captain.
take the break now so I can figure out
So,
mine and
as you
everybody
all
else.
land with the air being as still as possible, this is where we're going to take a break before my
Yeah.
whole thing
Okay.
just collapsed on me. We'll be
Bruh.
back in 10 minutes, guys, to fix some technical difficulties.
Yeah. See you
This is
soon,
rough.
chat.